Well, there are a number of alternative delivery options that you can consider as part of your delivery program. Alternative delivery is another tool in the toolbox. Take a look at the graph here. The graph shows on the east-west axis the delivery responsibility, public delivery on the left, integrated delivery including the private sector on the right, and the north-south axis shows the financial risk with the public on the bottom and the private on the top. So you see your traditional delivery of design, bid, build down in the lower left quadrant. And then the variety of alternative delivery methods takes us up to the top where we see really P3 contractual arrangements, design, build, finance, operate, maintain, to full privatization. So that's the scale and the scope, if you will, of alternative delivery options. So when implementing alternative delivery, you first have to have the legislation in place. And if you don't, that's certainly something that we can help you with. The legislation you want to be as broad and flexible as possible. And then you will develop a policy framework, and that's where you can be more specific about how you want and what assets you want to deliver or have the option to deliver with an alternative program. That policy framework, you'll also define the organization and how you will select projects. Defining the organization is very important because that organization needs to be separate from your traditional delivery organization because it's about doing things differently. Standard operating procedures around how you prioritize, how you select projects and consider projects for alternative delivery. There's a high-level screening process where you may consider the value, the total value and complexity of the project and its readiness, whether environmental and right-of-way have been cleared. Those are all good considerations for alternative delivery. You know, some of the typical challenges are the fact that it's just change. It's about doing things differently. And doing things differently inside a large public organization is difficult. It's often met with opposition. So it takes leadership, it takes political will. And there's also the perception that somehow privatization or giving the private sector more risks is bad. There's just the perception that can be managed through good contractual arrangements. And you can be very successful employing P3s and other alternative delivery methods. Hi, I'm Jim Riley. I'm CDM Smith's National Transportation Director, and I'm here to help you solve your most challenging problems.